Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Joe Lepar, and this is Tab, the Truth Always Boomer. And this is my next video in the Road to Gold series. So I just wanted to say a few things, first of all, about these videos that I'm making. These videos are not instructional videos. They're not how-to videos. They're not do this kind of thing video. They're not here to instruct you on anything, to show you how to do anything. They're not educational, and like I said, they're not show you how to do anything. They're just what I do to train at a high level for the National Senior Olympics, and my way of keeping track of how my training's going. And I thought I would make videos about it and keep track of it. And if you want to join in and watch, that would be great. If not, you're not going to learn how to do any of these any of these exercises I do or any of these workouts I do. I'm gonna videotape them and and maybe show you what I do and go from there. And that's it. So don't get the wrong impression that that I'm going to be demonstrating how to do this, that, or the other thing. I'm not a coach. I've been doing this for a long time. I know as much as anybody about this stuff. I train at a high level and I compete at a high level, and if you want to know what it takes to do those kind of things, that's why I'm making the videos, and to basically keep track of what I'm doing. And thought it would be a fun way of doing it, instead of just writing everything down and keeping track in a log and stuff. And so I thought I'd put it out there, and if you guys want to watch it, it might be interesting. Then again, if not, more power to you. You can do whatever you want. It's up to you. But check them out. So this video, I just wanted to do a video about some of the new equipment that I've just purchased. Some of it I've used, some of it I haven't been able to use because of the CCP virus. Haven't been able to use any of it at the gyms because they're all closed, and some of the stuff is for outdoor use, and the weather hasn't broke here in Michigan yet. It's still kind of cold outside. Today was pretty good. It was 60 degrees today and sunny, so I went for a 30-minute run today. Didn't do any speed work or anything, just went for a run and took the dog with me, and I got the old muscles going, and just something to do. If it's like this again tomorrow, I'm going to probably go to the track and maybe do some short speed work and full speed, all running on all 8 cylinders there, full speed, all full bore, and run a few of those just to get the fast twitch muscles going. So hopefully the weather will stay like this for a while, and I can get out to the track and use some of this new equipment that I bought. But I was just gonna show you some of the new stuff I bought. It's kind of cool stuff, man. So first I'll start off with this. This is my new running uniform. And this is inside out, so we'll just turn it right side in, and you can see it's green and white. And here's my shorts, and they're red. So if you put the green, white, and red together, guess what you get? You got it. You get the Italian flag, the green, white, and red Italian flag. And I run for Team Italia, and they've been sponsoring me for years. They've helped with some of my expenses when I travel, and haven't been doing a whole lot of traveling the last few years, so it hasn't been haven't really got any money for any traveling expenses or anything like that. But they help me out whenever they can. So it's Team Italia, and it's it's just a bunch of people who know me and want to help support me, and when I run in the Senior Olympics. And then, like, they've been doing it for years, and they help out. It's pretty cool. I got some logos and stuff. I got some workout equipment with Team Italia on it. I got some other jerseys and stuff. So it's pretty cool. And I also bought this new watch. I bought a new G-Shock watch. It's really cool too, and I'm wearing it right now, man. So this is one of the things that I can, that I've put to use. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, so I bought this new belt for my phone. Just goes right around your waist. You can tighten this real snug, and your phone doesn't go anywhere. And the reason I bought that is because I bought these too. I tried them out today. I just received them today, and I got all this sterilized and everything because of the CCP virus. And I got these new wireless headphones. They're pretty cool, man. And you know, they just go on like this, and they're like that, and they're basically, they're earless headphones. You don't put them in your ear. They go like on the side of your ear, and you can still hear everything around you, but you can hear the music really well too. These things are awesome, and they don't bounce around or fall off or anything, man. They're awesome. My son told me about them. He got a pair, and so he let me try his. I tried them on, so I bought the next step up from the ones he had, and these things are cool as hell. They're already set up on my phone. My phone's all set up. It's all Bluetooth, and just set them up, and they work pretty cool, man. And then I bought these. I just got these copper fit. They're kind of like knee braces. Sometimes my knees give me some trouble. You know, when you get older, you got a lot of aches and pains and stuff. But you run through it. It's no big deal. Sometimes these help. You know, I'll put some lanocane underneath and rub my knees with and put these on, and helps me get through workouts. So you know, copper fit work pretty cool. I like them. See what else? Yeah, I bought some new bands. I got this style of band, and I got this red one here. These are all different tensions of bands, but I use this red one mostly. This is the tension I like them. I use it for my shoulders and my neck maintenance because I've got some arthritis in my right shoulder, and I've got a herniated disc in my neck, and like sometimes it pinches on a nerve, and I get some pain in my neck, and I'm in constant pain with my neck every single day. But I've learned to live with it, and I don't take anything for it. I just kind of do some exercises to keep it kind of limber, and I get some range of motion in my neck. So, and that's what you know. Got some new band. I bought a new stopwatch. I just got this a couple weeks ago. It's pretty cool. It wasn't very expensive. Hey, if you want to do it, I'm not pitching any of these products. I'm not going to tell you where to get them. I'm not going to mention any websites or anything like that. You guys, you know, it's a stopwatch. You can Google stopwatch and get a stopwatch, or you can Google fitness bands and get fitness bands. You can Google G-Shock watch and figure out which one you want. They got all kinds of them. And just another band. I use this for my monkey walks, and sometimes I use it for my clamshells and stuff. I've had this for a while. It's relatively new though. I just bought that. Just again, Google fitness bands. There's all kinds of them. These are new. These are really good. These are ankle straps. These go around your ankles. There's two of them, and they go around your ankles. Real easy to put on. They're Velcro. They go around your ankles. And then you can hook your bungee cord up to these. You can hook your fitness bands up to these and do your high knees. You can do your form work with these, and resistance training with them. It's really a good thing. So I use those a lot. Even though I just got them, I had a different set, but they were old. And I just got these not too long ago. These K-bands. They're brand new. I've only used them indoors a few times, and should be using them more often. And they're really cool. They go up around your thighs, or just above your knee, and then you got two of them, and they go on each thigh just above your knee, and then they got bands that crisscross over your legs, and then they provide resistance. They're called K-bands. Pretty popular brand. And I use those, and like I said, I use those for resistance work and form work. Resistance form work is what I call it. So they're just K-bands. I just got a new set of those. And, a lifesaver, man. It's a Compex. It's your intelligent training partner. I don't even know what you call them. It's like a stimulator machine, you know, that you see. And it's got, you know, and you got the little pads you put on. You know, and then you've got different settings that you can set it at. And then, you know, you hook up the old electrodes to it. I usually put 4 on at a time, but you get a bunch of those little pads that you can hook the electrodes up to. You can put it on as many. I think you can put as many as 8 on at a time. And then you just hook these up, the positive and negative, and then it, you know, kind of vibrates and makes your muscles twitch. And I was using it most recently. I just got it, but I was using it most recently on my groin. I hurt my groin, and this thing helped it immensely to heal real quick. Yeah, so maybe I'll show you what I did to my groin in another video, but it was pretty. The blood all settled down into my hamstring here because I tore this muscle in here. Just a slight tear, but the gravity made all the blood rush down to the into my like hamstring right here, and it was all black and blue, and it was kind of disgustingly gross. But it healed up. It's perfectly fine now. And then I just bought this. This is an indoor starting block, and what I do is sometimes I just want to do a three-point stance and a three-point start, and I just use this on one foot, and you know, it kind of takes the place of starting blocks. Just for if I'm not doing block starts, I kind of might use this, and I use that in conjunction with these indoor carpets that I bought. If you put these on a gym floor, they won't go anywhere. They won't move at all. And then if you just put this on there, that won't move either. And you know, so that's what I use. If you saw some of my other videos, you'll see that I was bringing these to the gym and putting my starting blocks on these, and just butted it up against one of the walls. Starting blocks were perfectly solid, didn't move anywhere, and I practiced my starts like crazy using these and my starting blocks, which I've had for years and years and years. I just bought this for something different, and we'll go with that. I bought this Derma Edge. It's called Derma Edge. If you want to get one of these, it's used on your muscles like this. I'm just showing you on my arm, but I use it on my leg. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it really helps. Kind of loosens up you kind of loosen up your muscles with it. That's all it is. It's just a thing to help loosen up your muscles. I use it for warm up. I like it. It was only, I don't know, it wasn't very much. And some lady on the internet's got a website or a YouTube channel, and she does. She's a certified therapist, physical therapist, and I think she's a doctor too. And she sells these. So I'll get one of those. And yeah, it works just like she says. So that was kind of cool. I just recently bought this ball. It's got little spiders in it. I thought I just bought it because it was the right size and it had spiders in it. I don't know. I use this for, I put it between my knees when I'm laying down, and my knees, put it between my knees, and then I push in on it. It helps warm up my groin muscles, and I used it for rehabilitation on my groin when I was rehabbing that for a while. And now I use it all the time to kind of warm up my groins, strengthen my groins. Works. It's kind of cool. I got some wickets. I got some new wickets. I just got these. Haven't used them yet because I haven't been able to go outside yet. And once I go outside, I'll set these up. I think, how many did I buy? I bought, I think, about 8 or 10 of them. And there's a way to set these up, and you know, everybody sets them up different. I got my own way to set them up. You can set them up any way you want, or you can, you know, if you want to get some wickets for your sprint workouts. I got these from Net World Sports. I don't know. It's a website that sells wickets. Just Google wickets and you can get some wickets. I'm not here to tell you how to use the wickets or even if you should use the wickets. I do it, so I bought me some wickets. What else we got here? I'm saving the best for last. That's this thing right here. And that would be this. We're not there yet. I'll get into that. Bought myself a new foam roller. I got 2 of these. I got one that's like 36 inches long. It's a longer one that I use for my back. This one I use for my thigh muscles mostly, because these little nubs, man, they do the trick. But you know, it's foam and they're kind of squishy. But I got some tight IT bands, and I use this to help loosen those up. You know, sometimes when my IT bands get tight and this muscle right here in the top of my knee get tight, I get pain on the side of my knee, and when I squat down, it hurts. But this helps loosen it up, along with the Derma Edge helps loosen up your IT bands. And foam rolling, I recommend. I do foam rolling almost every day. Even if I don't work out, I do some foam rolling. I do it in the living room while I'm watching TV, man. So, I don't know, foam rolling really beneficial. You should do foam rolling every day. That is one thing I would recommend. Even if you don't even work out, you should get yourself a foam roller. It doesn't have to be like this. It could be one of them real smooth kind. Yeah, and foam rolling is really good for you. Helps you a lot, even if you don't work out. Oh, and then I've got, you know, since I'm old and I'm prone to injuries, and somehow this opens. I don't even know how it opens, but this thing opens, and I don't know why it's not opening for me. Jeez. There we go. I knew there was a snap on. So as you can see, I've got the old spongy tape. Got lots of rolls. I got probably 3 times as many spongy roll tapes, and probably got twice as much of this off to the side there in storage. I got a good deal on it, so I bought it in bulk, and I use this a lot. Just to, you know, sometimes I'll have a sore muscle, or I might have strained something. I might wrap it, and, you know, whatever. So I got you know, tons of ace bandages, you know, all kinds of things like that. So just for, you know, to help rehab and you know, keep the old muscles going. So now my really coolest part of my new equipment is the EXER-GENIE, efficiency and exercise. Now, I'm not plugging EXER-GENIE. You can do whatever you want. You can try it. You can not try it. You can, if you're a sprinter and you don't do resistance sprinting, you're not being the best you can be. So the EXER-GENIE is something that is, you hook this thing up to an object or a barrier that's solid, like a fence, or you wrap it around a goal post or something like that, or you hook it to a beam, or you hook it to an eye bolt in the wall in the gym, and then you take this and you can adjust the resistance, which is on this side. You can adjust the resistance by pushing this in and turning it, and all the resistance numbers are on here from light to really heavy. And then what you do is you take this strap, you put this strap around your waist, and you hook it up, and you take off. And then as the cord pulls, it's got resistance on it. And then, you know, this thing's, you know, is hooked up to the fence or whatever, and as you pull it, you're running with this, and you're going, and it has resistance. And I haven't tried it yet. I've seen many videos on it, and a lot of guys recommend it. I see a lot of Olympic sprinters use it, so I bought myself one. Wasn't too expensive. It's not cheap, but it's not real expensive. It's called the EXER-GENIE, and I figured it's a way that I could do some resistance sprinting out by myself, because I don't have anybody to hold a bungee cord in the back of me while I'm sprinting, so I needed something that I could do on my own. So basically all this stuff is basically because I don't have anyone to train with, or no one trains with me, because there aren't too many people my age that can even do this stuff, because we're in the top. I think I figured it out the other day. The people that compete in this at this top level, you know, in all the different age groups, are in like 0.00, I don't know, what was it, 0.0006% of the population. I mean, there's just like, when you go to these big national meets, there's probably only, I don't know, probably what, 50 sprinters in the whole, you know, on all the age groups from 50 on up. And each age group is broken up into 4-year groups. And so you run in that age group. If you fall within those 4 years, you run in that age group. And yeah, there's very few people that can even do this stuff. So, you know, if you do it, you're one of the elite. And so like in my state, I've never finished less than third in any meet that I've ever run in for the last 10, 15 years. I've qualified for the nationals every year that I've tried out for them. And so it just, you know, you have to be at a very high level to do this. So that's why, you know, I'm not just some, well, I guess I am just some schmo telling you about shit that I do and what I do when I train. But there's very, very few people in the whole country that train at this level for these kind of events in all these different age groups. So if you're in an age group and you're training and you're making it to the nationals, you're in a really select group of people. Like in my age group, there'll probably be, I don't know, there might be 20 guys. I don't know, might be 20 guys, and the top eight guys make the finals. So you go from there. My goal is to always try to make the finals. Sometimes I have, sometimes I haven't, and that's the way it goes. So that's what I train for. The first is to qualify, which is this summer, and they haven't canceled it yet, so I'm still training. That'll be sometime in August. It should cancel it though. I think all this stuff will be over by August, I think. And next year is the Senior Olympics in Fort Lauderdale, so I'm not going to worry about qualifying because I know I can do that. That'll be coming up in August. Never failed to qualify, and to qualify, you finish in the top 3, or you run a certain time. So sometimes you might get in a slow heat. You don't even have to push yourself. Sometimes you just try to run the minimum time, and a lot of times I just would go and run the minimum time and just let up at the end because I knew I was running a really good time, and just let up at the end, and the time was well under the the minimum time you need to run to qualify. But usually I'm in the top 3, so I don't really worry about it. So that's how that goes. And I'm not, self-praise sucks, and I'm not doing that. I'm just telling you where I'm coming from, and that if you compete at this level, you're in the elite group. You're not a professional or anything like that, but there are some ex-professionals that do run in this. You probably heard of Willie Gault, Bobby Williams, Oscar Payton. There's a bunch of guys that that were ex-Olympians or ex-football players or whatever that are competing. These guys are fast, man. So those are some of the guys I compete against, and yeah, they're fast. So you got to be your best to compete against them. As long as I hold my own against them and they don't blow me away, I'm more than happy to race up against them, man. They don't blow me away. They beat me a lot of times. I haven't beaten them yet, but it's not like they're kicking my ass. So whatever. As long as I can hold my own and be competitive, I'll keep doing this till I drop dead. And so I think I've got all the new stuff that I bought. That's about it, man. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and that'll do it for this one on my road to the gold. More news later. Take care, and as always, be safe.